Hi everybody, this video is on annuities and amortisation. Amortisation means that each of your payments is split between paying off the interest and paying off the principal. And an annuity is a series of payments made at regular intervals, for example, regular payments into or out of a savings account. They're both very similar, and you calculate and work them out in your calculator the same way. So on your calculator, the only slight difference with these when you're putting them in is the N is actually for the total number of payments. Now, because with our compound interest, we don't actually have any payments, so we just do it by the years. But in this one, if we are making monthly payments, then we will need to change this to how many months in total. I is still your annual interest rate, PV is the principal or the present value, PMT is the payment, so we'll be starting to work with this one now. FE, the final value or future value, PPY payments per year, and CPY compounding periods per year. With these one examples now, you'll find that PPY and CPY will be the same, and it will automatically change in your calculator, so there isn't anything you need to do with that. 3 examples to do. First example, Caleb takes out a mortgage of $100,000, which he needs to pay off over 25 years. If the annual interest rate is 5% compounded monthly, what will his monthly payment be? There are formulas for annuities and amortisation, but we don't actually ever use them. You are expected just to use your calculator, so there's no point in me showing them to you because they are quite difficult. So we're just going to first write down everything that we're going to be putting into our calculator. So our N is our number of payments. Now in this one we've got 25 years, and it's going to be monthly. So we need to do 25 times by 12, which is 300. Our interest rate, nice and easily 5%. Our present value, how much did we start with? Which was 100,000. PMT is what we're finding out. Our future value, now in this case our future value will be 0 because we're paying off a mortgage. So I wanted to know how much are we going to have to pay off each month for it to get to 0. Our payments per year, how many times are we paying per year? We're paying monthly, so there'll be 12 payments in each year, and then CPY will also be 12. So just put that straight into your calculator to work out the payments. And so your payments, or the PMT, will equal $584.59. And it's that simple. So the main things to take note of here is the N is how many payments you're going to be making. That's the only main change with this. Okay, example 2. Anna can afford to pay £500 each month for a loan if the period of the loan is amortised over 10 years at a 6% annual interest rate. Find the maximum amount that Anna can afford to borrow. Once again, just the same, but we're finding what the present value will be. So our N, how many payments per month? So she wanted 10 years and she wants to pay each month. So 10 times 12, so N will be 120. Our interest rate per year is 6%. Present value, that's what we're trying to find. Our payments, so it tells in the question she can afford to pay £500 per month. The future value will be 0 because she's paying off a loan. PPY will be 12 because there's going to be 12 payments per year, and that means CPY will also be 12. Put that into your calculator and it will tell you that the present value £45,036.72. And then final example, Wally invests $50,000 at an annual rate of 4%. What annuity can he draw if he expects to draw it annually for 30 years? First of all, work out what we put in our calculator, so N will equal. He wants to draw annually for 30 years. It's annually, so that will just be 30. The interest rate is 4%. Present value, 50,000. Payment, that's what we're trying to find. Future value will be 0 because he's going all the way down to 0. Payments per year will be 1 because he's withdrawing annually, which means our compounding periods will also be 1. Put that into your calculator, calculate the payments, and you will find out the payments section, which in this situation is how much money he can draw because he's taking the money out. So how much the bank will pay him in a way will be $2,891.50 per year. And that is annuities and amortisation.